It's a fine line to walk, like you all said, because you want to push him on those things that may help your case, but you certainly don't want to alienate the jury. I want to talk about a part of this case that we didn't hear much of during the dad's testimony because it's not really relevant to what he would know, but this is a trooper, an ex-trooper, who is the defendant in this case, and there's this carotid chokehold. Something around the neck that they say he was trained to be able to do. Something that wouldn't leave a lot of marks is the allegation of the state. Can you talk about what you have to do as the defense to lessen the blow of your client being an officer, someone who would perhaps know how to stage a scene and make it look like no one did this?
So I've been thinking about this, Julia, and it's funny you say that because as we all know in our profession, if a lawyer is a defendant in any type of case, that lawyer is losing the case. People hate lawyers; they just detest lawyers. Police officers are not so much, right? So if this man was a firefighter, he would have a much better chance at getting acquittal. But it just so happens to be he has trained people on a specific chokehold. I know of this chokehold, by the way. That chokehold does not leave marks, and it will put a person to sleep, and you would not know. It'll be like you just fell asleep, right? So it's unfortunate for him that that exists, because what's he gonna say? Yeah, I know how to do this, but I didn't do it to my wife. So it's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't, which is why I'm thinking he's gonna probably have to take the stand in order to make sure he doesn't spend the rest of his life in prison thinking and lamenting the fact that he never took the stand, would have given me that chance. So that's a bad point for him, Julia. There's nothing he can do about it, right? It's a fact. It's just a fact. He knew about that chokehold. Very, very few people know it even exists.